Hello and welcome to CalmLands. My name is Josh, this is the Game Joy channel, and we are on CalmLands and it's snowing. I don't know, it's the weird part about this challenge to me, I guess, is that we're here. Why do you always do that? We're here on a map and we're not playing with seasons on, but like, how do you disconnect seasons from weather, right? Don't you get that? Doesn't anyone else have that problem with that? Like, we're playing with seasons off so we can plant whatever crops we want whenever we want. And so what I'm doing right here is I'm gonna mulch this field, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plant it with corn, even though there's snow on the ground. That just feels weird, right? Like it's snowing. I don't know. We had this discussion when we started playing this challenge with some of the other people playing it. We're just like, I don't understand why it's like this, because it's confusing, right? We have grass growing or not growing. Like the grass is based off of seasonal changes, but it's not. It's like I don't know. It's super weird. But anyways, we've got a ton of stuff going. So we have, I mean, there's snow on the ground, but our canola is growing. See, look at our canola growing good. This is our new super huge grass field, which is growing good. I mean, I like how this map looks in the snow. I think it looks amazing. It's one of my favorite things about this game is this kind of like early morning, how it looks in the snow kind of thing this game has going. We're gonna come into our new JCB right here, into this new field we just planted last time, or not planted. New plant we plowed last time. Gosh, what am I thinking? CP field work. Let's do 3 headlands. Do that, and it doesn't matter. Automatic generate. And we'll go ahead and let this guy rock pick. Turn on the rock picker. Put it down. The rock picker doesn't even take away the snow. It's like picking rocks, but it's not showing where it went. Oh my god, this is gonna be a mess. But yeah, we're in this like weird dichotomy, right? Where I'll jump out and go to the next thing. Where I have to like pretend that the snow's not there, because the actions that I'm doing are assuming that the snow is not there, right? And there we go. Generate. Go ahead. Doesn't matter. I'm going to change it in a minute. And now I'm going to plow a field. Right? Oh, I need my HUD on actually for this. Allow create fields. X, open it up. We're just going to let the game create the field for this map, for this thing. And a little bit further ahead. And we're just going to let the game create this field. Have fun. Worker, go on. Have fun. Like we're not doing things the way we're supposed to. It just feels weird. It feels wrong. Right? Like I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go run across. Oh, I'm going to ice skate across the ice. See, there's ice here. It looked like water, but it was really ice, just so you know. Now I'm going to come over here to my baling setup. And I'm going to collect some bales. Right? We're going to collect some bales. And we're just going to collect all these bales, even though it's snow on the ground, which you wouldn't totally collect. I don't know. I can't get over it. It's just bothering me. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. I'm going to start collecting bales. We're making a field there. There's going to be the kick sticks split 1 and 2. This one's going to be cotton. Bruce's Zorch Riverside Ranch is this one, and Lazy Lowlands is this one. And we're gonna do whatever on those fields. We haven't decided the crops yet, but we'll figure it out. But that's what we're doing today. Getting a couple course blade jobs going. And then I get to pick up some bales. So I'm going to jump into the thing, pick up some bales in the snow, which just feels weird. And catch back up with you, and hopefully the snow melts and we can actually see what we're doing. Jump back in real quick. My workers had a little bit of a traffic jam. I realized that I actually did a lot more work than... I don't remember whether I talked about this in the last episode. We also mowed this field. We had those swathers off mowing. So that means I have to pick up grass on this field. And over here. I don't know if you can see this over here. Over here in the corner, we have to pick up grass over here also. Get all of that fermenting to make some silage. And then once that silage sells, we'll have enough to buy this massive thing here. And that'll be one of our last big, huge fields that we end up making. So much to do. But I just want to look at this. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it really is. This map is really beautiful in snow. One last thing we're going to do is we do have the some sheep's milk that we need to do something with. And so I'm going to, in this little triangle field or triangle plot of trees down here, I'm going to... There's like a center of the triangle, and I'm going to make that into another little production area and put the sheep milk stuff down there, so that we can finally do something with our sheep's milk and make some money. So this little triangle in the middle, I'm going to chop down those trees, put in some couple of productions, maybe put another fermenter over here just because we're going to need it, and then go from there. So as you can see over here, our field is getting stone picked, sort of. You can't really tell because he's not actually uncovering the ground. And the plow is doing pretty successful. Yeah. More to do. I think I found a problem with the snow. It's too slippery. This guy, probably some of the other ones actually, I have to go check them, are all getting stuck because it's too slippery. Can't get up the hills. Let's fast forward. Let's see what the temperature. Let's look at the weather. Weather looks like it's gonna be it's getting warmer in the next couple hours. So let's fast forward a little bit for time. See if we can get the snow to melt. It's definitely warm enough to melt. I just need it to melt and kind of clear. I don't want to lose my whole day though. Well, we may have to wait on this one until after the snow melts. I'll leave him here and I'll come back. I'll be back. More problems. Oh my gosh. Here's this Zorch's field finished up over here down in the snow. As you can see, with the guy's plowing, he's plowing pretty successfully. I think the stone picker is also sort of been able to work in the snow, but everyone else can't work in the snow because it's just, there's no traction. I did fast forward. We're at about noon now, but it's overcast, so I don't think that's actually going to clear the snow, which severely limits what we were planning on doing for today. All honesty, like I was planning on planting that cornfield, and I was planning on planting these two fields down here. But if I can't get the cornfield going, we may have to stop that at all. And also, our money coming in through the silage sale of silage or processing of silage to the BGA is also at a dead halt because our trucking company, or our buggy trucking company, who's been driving back and forth to the sawmill, they no longer have enough traction to actually get up and down the hills, so they're a little bit stuck. But as you can see, I got plenty of grass to pick up, but if in all honesty, if I can't have the silage transported, my silos are going to fill up pretty quickly. And I think I have 3 fermenting-ish silos that can do fermenting at this point. And yeah, we're going to run out of space pretty soon. But that's okay. I'll keep going. We'll see what happens. We may end up having to go through a month or 2 to get to no snow. The other thing I can do, and I don't know how many people really care or not, but I think there's a way through this to basically remove, like, turn off snow, like add so, remove snow. I can just click this button right here and remove the snow. If I actually want to get anything done today, I think that makes sense. As much as I really love how the snow looks on this map. Oh wait, this guy's full. As much as I love how the snow looks on this map, I can't really get anything done in the snow. So I think I might, I put up with it all day so far. I might just go ahead and click that button and move on with my playthrough. Considering we're not using seasons, I don't think there's any reason to deal with the snow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna call it. Let's remove the snow. Goodbye. Thank you for being here, snow. It was fun. And snap. Come on. It should, like, across the whole map. It just go away. Where's it? Oh, there it goes. See? It's coming. It's coming. Take over. And there we go. That's actually really cool to watch. Can't wait to see what that looks like on video. Anyways, I'm going to continue collecting grass and all of these other things. I'm going to go jump up and get those other processes started, because we do need to get those guys started and moving things around. And we'll continue on. Lots of jumping today. Nothing really much to do, nothing to report, nothing exciting happening, but that's just kind of how it is. Be right back. We're over here at Bruce's field, and as you see, we're starting to pick up the grass. And we started already plowing Sorge's field. Not sure what that's going to be for a crop yet, but as you see, the plow's running strong. It's going to take a while to plow. We actually ran out of space in the fermenting silo, so the forage depot, this brown one down here by the south farm, by the cows, that's actually full of grass completely, and it's actually full of TMR also. It has enough. It has 2 million liters of TMR sitting in it, so we have enough TMR for, I think, the rest of our gameplay. I don't think we need to make TMR anymore. So we'll have to convert that one over to making silage and making money. I don't think we're going to need any more than 2 million liters of TMR. That said, we probably need to feed our cows. Over here on the field to our right, we're stone picking. So that's good. But the downside is that since our fermenting silo on the left, which is the closest one to the field I'm working in, is full, that means we got to drive all the way back up to the main farm. And then we have our Volvo fast tracking its way across the map over and over and over, selling digestate. 20,000 or 26,000 liters at a time. He just drives back and forth across the map continuously in a loop. So every once in a while, you'll see a little thing pop up in the top left-hand corner, a little notification that we're making about 32 grand. And that's him selling the digestate from the BGA. BGA is full up. It's continuously running. We're running that thing as hard as we can. Delivering silage over there constantly and just processing it out. It looks like our wheat field, which we planted last time, is growing, but it also does need some weeding done. So hopefully it didn't grow 2 cycles and only grew 1, and so I can get the weeder in here and actually just weed that field. The sugar beets sprouted already in the sugar beet field. You couldn't see it before because of the snow, but it's there, and I believe that field also needs some weeding. So whether we do weeding with the weeder or we do weeding with a spray of some kind, we'll go ahead and do that. One thing we're not using at all on this playthrough is precision farming spraying, which we probably should do. It'll get our score up a little bit. But yeah, we could probably do that. But as you can see, we're struggling up this hill. We have a lot of grass. We're gonna go drop it off in the fermenter and then keep going. Our sunflowers look like they're about one cycle away from being ready to harvest, so that means we've got another harvest coming up soon. And it looks like if that's right in the distance, it looks like our cornfield is either done or almost done being mulched. But as soon as that's done mulching, we're gonna set it off to planting. So, gonna get it replanted back into corn as soon as possible. But that's going to be it just for our little quick update. We'll jump back in when there's something else to report. Ugh, struggle up this hill. Just looking at this tract of grass over here. As we said, we want to build in the middle of that middle area there. We're going to build put some productions. But we have all of this grass we still don't own. And I was thinking, let's just go ahead and own it because we have $2 million or so. I think we have enough to buy almost all of it. So let's start with this field. We'll do this field and then we'll do this field. Those are our first two. So let's get what we need to buy those. See where we run out of money. There's a little corner here. We're going to need that one. So now we can make this field and we can make this field kind of little bean-shaped fields, and the rest is this field. So we have 1.4. Is that enough to buy the whole thing? Let's do it. Let's try. Can we do it? Oh, we're going to be able to do it. And with that, we own the whole map. And so we have grass to pick up here, and we have grass to pick up here, and a little bit of grass to pick up here. But that means we can get one of the windrowers over here, the one windrower here, one windrower here, and get them start mowing that area so we can do something with it at some point. I mean, they're the only vehicles I have that aren't doing something right now, so we might as well get them doing something. Cool. All right, well, I'll get the windrowers over here, and we'll trace those fields out in a minute, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Down here with the swather, going to round out this map, or this field. Not 100% sure what I'm going to call this field, or which other YouTuber's name we're going to assign to it. I do know who's going to be the big field, but these two I'm not sure yet. But as you can see, I already outlined that field to our right and got the Challenger swather already working on that field. He's already going. And we're going to go ahead and do this field up here. And if anyone's not familiar with this map, my first vision of this map is actually one of Daggerwind's playthrough on this map. And he did this plot basically over the course of his playthrough. This was the only plot of land he used. And he did a survival kind of start playthrough on this map. And I kind of watched that full playthrough. It was 30 episodes, I think. And never thought I'd come back to this map, but this challenge brought me back. Just because it seemed like a really awesome press. Awesome idea, and an awesome way to play the map. So thanks to Krusty for creating the challenge. I'll shut up now and zoom through the rest of this grading course. And there we go. There's the outline. And we'll go ahead and start mowing this field. I'm not sure. It'll probably get caught on that middle area. I haven't figured out how to use Courseplay to create islands. I haven't figured that out yet, but nonetheless, and I think I did have one area down there where I had a tree. I'm just gonna take that tree out. But that's gonna be this area. And then once these two are ready, I think I'm gonna do the big, huge field also. Maybe do that today from a mowing perspective, and set both mowers on it. Kind of do a dual mower thing. See how that works out. So we'll see. But as of right now, I still have lots of grass to pick up. Looks like that field right there is almost done, so we're gonna have to stone pick that field also, and then maybe get the planter going. The cornfield is gonna get the planting first, and then these two fields that I'm looking at right here are both gonna get cotton, and then something over there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And there we go. This this field. I don't know what shape you want to call this. Kind of a bean-shaped field. That's what I called it at the beginning. This one's done. You can see the other one is rocking along with the other swather. But since this swather is now going to be done... Actually, no, he has a little teeny tiny bit right here. Now this swather's done, we'll have him outline the next field. So, let's do this. Oh, spun around super quick that time. Alright, so this is going to be, without a doubt, I think the biggest field I've ever made a custom course on. And because we're doing, let's look at the map real quick. We're doing all of this as a single field. Now, I did something similar to this on new lands that had a really big field, but I think this one's a little bit bigger. Might have to go back and compare the videos, see which one's bigger. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and outline this right now and see how many acres it is, because yeah, it's big. And I will time-lapse it, throw in a little bit of music while you guys watch me go ahead and record.
Goddamn, would you look at me? Yo, I'm a lazy motherfucker, that's what everyone sees. Ain't it funny how you wanna be the best, but you can't even get up and get dressed? Wasted, face it, you're never gonna make it. Rockstar, you won't get far. I know you're confused. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be. Wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie. What a time to be alive. How have I survived? Life's a battlefield. 1974. Takes hold, then I just might wind up dead. Wasted, face it, you're never gonna be the one. Rockstar, you won't get far, but at least you had fun. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be, a king or a queen, as long as you got a dream. Oh no, it's a lot, they just wanna take your life, try to tell you it's a battlefield. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be. Wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie. What a time to be alive. How have I survived? Life's a battlefield. 1974.
And there we go. There's that big field. And what a field it is. I mean, yeah. That took longer than I expected. It took me almost, like, 10 minutes. Maybe more, maybe 15 minutes to get all the way around that field, which is just insane. Like, a field big enough to take 15 minutes to get around it is crazy. Oh, look, that other swather is stuck. Anyways, good grief. Anyways, you saw that I had a little bit of a problem up here along this section up here. And it turns out there's a problem with the map's borders. Like this line is supposed to be the border, but apparently the border comes in a bit over here. So it was actually, I was running into the actual edge of the map, which seems to be a bug, but I don't feel like fixing it, so whatever. We're going to call this one Farmer Murphy's Revenge. I don't know why revenge, but yeah, it is what it is. So Farmer Murphy actually started up here, building on this plot up here, building in this area down here. So I think that this would be a good fit for him. And it's also the biggest one on the map. And he's actually one of the few people who's still making videos for this challenge alongside me. I think he's actually moving along the same pace as me. But it's pretty crazy to think that we're at, what, episode 15, and I've almost made fields out of everything. A lot of this stuff just needs to be mowed and plowed and stuff like that. We've got the workers down here going on. I thought there was a worker down here who seems to be missing. Maybe he's done. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get this map set up. I'm gonna have to create a course for 2 items to do this big field, and that should take a while. And it takes a little while to create those courses and then get them mowing. If we look real quick, the corn tract, the automatic is up there still seeding. I did make one change, and I'm not going to apologize for it, honestly. I did make the change where I turned on buy for seeds and fertilizer, because you know what? I'm tired of like doing all the manual work to fill it, and those fields are so big that like I would have to. I remember the last time I seeded this with corn, it took forever because I kept having to refill it because the hopper's really small. But anyways, we're gonna go in, keep going on. Probably get the planter once this planter's done. I'll probably go planting down here, or I might lease another planter or buy another planter so I have a second planter and get the one down here going, just to keep moving. Because I do have a tractor who's sitting idle right now, which is very strange for me. But we're gonna keep going on, keep jumping in, and I'll jump back on when we get something a little bit more to report. But dang, that field's big. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how big, click in this menu, click on Farmer Murphy's Revenge. It is 68.27 hectares. So yeah, that's a big field. Dave's Meadow is 31, so this is literally twice as big as Dave's Meadow. So yeah, it'll be fun. Jumping in real quick, you can see the 2 swathers working very nicely together over there. Starting their up-down rows on that big field. Eventually, they'll be going up and down like the entire length of the map, which should be pretty amusing to watch. I'm picking up some... Whoops, I'm not coming to... Please stop. I'm picking up some bales because I'm picking up bales. Aiming to fill up another fermenter soon. And then I might actually cycle back to the other one because they continuously run, and then my trucking squad, I keep having to switch from which one they're doing because one of the fermenters actually already ran out. So I might start cycling where I'm dropping stuff off just to keep the fermenters running, because the Zorch fermenter is actually empty right now. Even though I have all this grass to pick up, I might drop some off over there so at least it has something to do. Other than that, it looks like I'm a couple of hours away probably from mowing the entire map. Which is a great achievement considering we're only on episode, what, 15 or something like that? The stone pick of this field is almost done being stone picked. And then I got another seeder, and or planter I should say. We have the cotton being planted, so that's fun. And that'll be a nice change for something to do. I do have a way of harvesting cotton at 200 horsepower. So we get to try that out and see if my idea is going to work and it's going to be fun at least, or successful in any way. And then we'll keep going. So, yeah. It's how do you manage the whole map all at once? I still have some weeding to do. I still have some spraying to do. I don't have another tractor, so I can't really do that right now. I don't have any more JCBs to buy. I've bought every JCB in the game that I can buy. Or every unique JCB that I can buy within the 200 horsepower limit, so I don't know of any more JCBs that I could buy. Because I'm kind of doing a JCB farm with the tractors. Kind of got all of them so far. But that's okay. I'm sure a tractor will free up at some point, and we'll continue moving. The corn is still going. I think if we look at the map, corn is still being planted. Those planters don't go super fast with 200 horsepower. There's some hills, and they get stuck on the hills and can't go up the hills, so you know, it takes a little while. That's okay. I don't mind. I have enough grass to keep me busy for the next couple hours, and we'll see where I go before the end of the day. Probably won't even get all the grass picked up today. I won't get some of it dumped just because there's too much. But I'm only hoping today to at least get the cotton fields planted and maybe Zorch's field planted. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but I'll figure that out eventually. Anyways, I'm still driving, still dropping stuff off, and we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back. I figured I'd jump back into this. I actually want to see how well this thing goes across the open meadow. For whatever reason, Courseplay decided that this was the first stretch across the open meadow. And as you can see, this guy is here. He's heading his way up the hill. The yellow one's just behind. What is going just straight up. I mean, if we look at what we're accomplishing here, let's zoom out a little bit. If we look at what we're accomplishing here, we're literally about to mow a quarter of the map. Love it. Love it. I don't love that I'm gonna have to pick up all this grass. That I don't love for sure. But I do love the just cutting a big wide swath right across the middle of this massive, almost 70-hectare field. Wonder what the timing's gonna be. Let me look at the timer. What does it say? Still, this is gonna take 2 hours. Still has another 2 hours left, almost 2 hours. So yeah, we're gonna be here a while. But we'll finish before the end of the day, and then someday, eventually, we'll actually have to pick this grass up and plow this entire thing. Plowing it's gonna be a riot. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna let him go and let him do his thing, and I'll be back. And here we go. It's the end of the day. It's the last pass. And 68 hectares of grass is left to be picked up. That's okay. I'll have my work cut out for me over the next couple days. But it's overall been a good, productive day. Now, I have had to turn the time down to like 1. I've actually been playing on this map for about 6 to 7 total hours now. Now that I own everything and now that I have fields everywhere, it's taken a long time to actually get through the map, especially at 200 horsepower. But that's, you know, that's the challenge. That's where we are. So what I'm going to do right now is just finish off. We did get the spraying done. I got someone working on the spraying over there. We're on to the 3rd or 4th field of grass to pick up. We're up at like $3 million. It's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna end it here and just let all the courses finish up and call it a day. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Do you think it's crazy that I actually got to owning the entire map after 15 videos? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.